everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review the third episode of Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. So with this episode, the umbrella story. I love the umbrella story. That one was the best. Definitely the best. Save the best for last. But, with this episode, though, we had a lot of the, three girlfriends, those three friends that hang out all the time. One they had, there was a lot of stories in this one. One they had where they were discussing about being adults and coffee, and I'm just like, it doesn't matter if you drink coffee at that age. You're not even close to being an adult. I'm just like, really, kid? That one just kind of bothered me because I'm like, girl, look. It doesn't even matter if you're an adult and you drink coffee, okay? You're an adult no matter what if you don't drink coffee or not. I'm just like, really? Really? But anyway, it was still funny. And then there was one about soda, and I do not get the whole, like, okay, she was drinking ramen, right? And she was like, oh, it's so spicy. And I'm like, spicy? Soda's spicy? What? Like, I've never heard somebody say soda is spicy. I'm like, hey? And that story was that. And, also with cans, though. So there was one between Takagi and, the main character, I forgot his name. Like, basically they had to throw, like, the cans in the trash can. And, she's like, she teased him, and she's just like, girl, really? You're gonna do that now? So funny though, but because she's like, if you win, I'll give you my first kiss, and that makes him like fail and everything. And but in the end, she didn't take him up on his offer that if she won, that she could have him do whatever she wanted. She didn't do that, and I'm like, huh, interesting. Also, between the three other friends, there was one where they were like saying what these two cats could be thinking about, and I thought that one was really, it was called dubbing, and I'm like, why the heck is that story called dubbing? Like, I remember seeing the title of the episode, I'm like, dubbing? What the hecky-hoo? So then that story came along, and I'm like, oh, okay. And that story was funny. I thought it was cute, too, with the two cats, and them, like, dubbing over them and everything. Also, the story where, like, every time he teased, Takagi teased, the guy, that he would do, like, muscle training. I thought that was really cute in the end, though, because he's like, even if Takagi continues to tease me, I think I'll keep doing my muscle training, because, like, she called him, basically, you know, you look good and everything, she thought, and I'm like, aw, how sweet. I'm like, she has her good moments, you know, of being nice to him sometimes, and most of the time not, but, these are just the stories that really stood out to me in this episode, but the umbrella one, oh, the umbrella one, props, okay, look, I love the cliche of the whole, you know, the couple walks under the umbrella, they, you know, they're close and everything, and apparently it's called Gasa, because she was like, now what's it called when a couple is under an umbrella together, And he's like, Gasa, and I'm like, is it really called Gasa? That's interesting. And then she's like, what's the word, you know, the more powerful word of I love you, and, you know, Aishiteru, and she tried to get him to say it and everything, and I'm like, that's so cute. You two are just adorable. I love it. And she, oh my gosh, she's just like so good at the whole teasing thing. It's just, it's great. But I really wish that this series had like a when they're in high school story, because I feel like having their relationship progress through, like, you know, the middle school phase to the actual high school phase, I just want to see that really bad, because it's just like, I want to see if she would be the same. Would she still tease him? Would they actually start dating? Like, that just makes me curious. That's the one thing about this show, is that through all these middle school years they're going through, she's going to continue teasing him. And if they got to high school, what would change? You know, would it change at all? I have no idea, but it probably would, considering how their relationship works. But it's just like, dang, man, I really wish. Like, usually it's, you want the high school to go to the college, but now in this one, I'm like, well, I want the middle school to go to the high school years and everything. But overall, this episode was really good. The umbrella story, best one out of this episode. So, what'd you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next? Of course, we all know it's gonna, she's gonna tease him more. And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!